Okay, so today we're looking at some mini roundabouts. These are a couple of the sort of shapes that you're going to get. This is quite a traditional crossroads. You've got these ones here that look like T-junctions, and then you've got these ones here like a Y-shaped junction. A couple of the signs that you'll see on the approach, this one here would be a red triangle with a black circle. Initially it would be there to warn of a roundabout, maybe because there's a slight bend to the road that you couldn't actually see the roundabout until we came around the bend. But as you approach the roundabout, you will see a blue circle with 3 arrows somewhere very close to the actual roundabout. Now, on my initial approach to the roundabout in the videos, I'm going to be using this shape roundabout as an example. I'm going to be going left in the first place, and then across, and then right. But what I would always do with mini roundabouts is I would stay very middle of the road as I approach. I wouldn't go to the left side or the right side, because it could be confusing to the people behind that there's actually 2 lanes maybe. But also if I was turning right, it would just help me to get around the roundabout just by being a little bit more middle, or maybe slightly left of middle if I was going right and it looked like really small. Anyway, as I was approaching, what I would do is initially I would look opposite to see where these people are going. Then I would look right, and then I would look opposite again, and then I would look left. Now, the reasons I would do this is I would try to time it to get to the roundabout when there was somebody coming around this area here between 12 and 3. If they're in this kind of area, then they're kind of really giving me cover from this junction just here, my immediate right. So as I approached, I'd be looking opposite, and if this vehicle was coming across, it would not be indicating. So as it was coming across, it would stop this junction from moving, so I'd be able to go. If this vehicle was approaching and turning left, I would see its left indicator. It would also mean that I could pretty much go, because there's no danger from that person going across me. But if they are going across, or this one is going around this way, now the reason I'd look for this one is if they was coming right down this sort of side here, they would also be indicating right. Now, because it's a mini roundabout, it'd be much easier to see them from this side. And again, as they get onto the roundabout and get between this area, 12 and 3 on the face of a clock, or a quarter of the roundabout, in that sense, then I would also have time to do what I was going to do, whether I was going left, straight or right. Just being in that area there stops anybody from using this section, and that's good enough for me. Let's go and have a look at a couple of these left turns, and then just see how we get on with those. Okay, so I'm approaching a roundabout just over the top of the car in front of me. I can already see a red triangle. That red triangle's got the black circle, which indicates that there's a roundabout ahead. I'm just going to wait until I'm a little bit closer to get my signal on. It's a little bit too early just now. I'm going to check my centre mirror and my left mirror, then I'm going to put my signal on. Can now see the blue circle, which now indicates to me that this is a mini roundabout, and it looks quite busy. So initially I'm looking opposite. I have a silver van opposite, and I'm just trying to see if they're coming across. Now, I'd know if they was coming across because they wouldn't be indicating. Actually, I can see their right signal from their side, so they're heading down this way, so they're not really any good to me. Looking to my right, obviously I know I've got to give way to my right, but the car that's just come round from this side, these are the ones that can block. Look, this one is going to block for this car just in front of me here. They should have gone already. The next one's coming round. I'm just waiting for the next one. This white one here does me a good job, keeps that vehicle to my right stuck in that junction so it can't move. Hopefully you was able to see that through this video. We'll have another go in a second. Okay, so heading back to the roundabout, sign just on the left there said give way 120 yards. Red triangle tells me it's a mini roundabout. Centre check, left check, down signal, I'm turning left. Blue sign says mini roundabout. Looking at the vehicle opposite, no signal, so I'm going to try and go with that one anyway. Here it comes, look, here it comes now, so I'm going to go because it's giving me cover from the vehicle to my immediate right. I hope that makes sense. I hope you could see that in the video. I knew it was going across because it wasn't signalling. Those are the kind of things you've got to be looking out for.